Hey everyone, I've been obsessed with amulet bag necklaces lately, so today I'm going to attempt to make some with my favorite fabrics. I'm also using Czech glass bead boxes, size 8 seed beads, both from John Bead, and my John Bead embroidery kit. The first thing I'm going to do is press and cut out 7-inch by 3-inch rectangles. Cut one for the outside fabric and one for the lining. To add lots of interest and texture to these bags, I'm serging the lining and the outside fabric together. Don't worry if you don't have a serger. Everything I'm doing today can be done with hand stitching or a regular sewing machine. Here I'm just serging the two pieces together all around the sides. Now with embroidery thread, I'm going to embellish the rectangle. If you're super neat, you can wait to serge the two pieces together, but honestly, amulet bags have tons and tons of hand stitching inside and out, so I'm not going to worry about it for this project. Just add lots of interest on the fabric with lots of embroidery thread. Amulet bag necklaces, or tiny pouches designed to hold sacred items, have ancient roots as protective talismans. Historically, they served as wearable containers for amulets, charms, herbs, protective, and personal items, evolving from prehistoric pouches into cherished, often beaded, spiritual jewelry across various cultures. Next, I'm going to take some size 8 seed beads and add more texture to the fabric. Because I'm stitching the sides of the bag, make sure to leave about 1/4 of an inch on the edges without seed beads. Once you have some seed beads on the fabric, get out your Czech glass bead box and add some larger beads to the fabric. Here I'm using seed beads to keep them in place. Again, I'm not adding beads along the edges. While many ancient amulets were solid figures like scarabs, the tradition of carrying sacred items like stones or herbs in small pouches is a widespread practice, particularly among indigenous cultures. Figure out which side will be the front of the bag and add some trim along the top edge. Here I'm using lace and a little bit of ribbon I had left over from another project. Again, I'm using a sewing machine, but you can stitch it by hand, it's up to you. Since we need some cord to hang these, I'm going to zigzag stitch along 2 lengths of yarn. I love how this looks. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can use waxed cord or a strand of beads. Even a chain would look nice. Cut a small piece of cord to make a button loop and stitch it to the center of the back of the pouch. Stitch on the button so it closes nicely. Stitch the sides of the pouch together. Today, amulet bags, often beaded or leather, are worn as stylish necklaces that retain their historical purpose, holding small personal items of emotional or spiritual significance, like a photo, a tiny urn for ashes, or a lock of hair. Zigzag stitch the cord to the sides of the pouch so it creates a necklace. Now, using the Czech glass bead boxes and the seed beads, I'm going to make some hanging strands on each side of the pouch. Have fun with color and use a fun selection of beads. I think the more that's going on with these pouches, the better. Finally, I'm adding some beaded fringe to the bottom of the pouch. Add your first strand, add some larger glass beads at the bottom, and go back up through the strand, add a slip knot, and then add your next strand. This is a cascading pattern, so I'm adding 2 extra beads per strand as I work my way toward the center. If you don't want to make beaded fringe, add some tassel fringe to the bottom. I like both. There you have it. Now you can fill these with something special like crystals or a photo or a good luck charm. Let me know what you think in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. I'm going to leave a link for everything I used for this project in the description below. Thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and press the notification bell so that you know I have a new video. If you want to see content that I don't post anywhere else, check out my Patreon page. And for inspiration, grab any one of my craft books. I think you'll like the Big Ass Book of Crafts, and I will see you real soon. Bye.